Hopefully you guys had a good Christmas and a new year. It's been a while since I posted another video, and I just got some parts in, so I figured I would do another vlog of some of the work I'm doing on the bike and some of the other problems I've found on this bike. It's unlimited parts, and it's getting kind of crazy actually. Anyway, I started with the seat. I ended up using the longboards, and then I used a cushion on the longboard, which went through all the trouble of making that. It worked, but it was still a little hard on the butt, so I ended up picking this bobber or softail seat for a motorcycle up on Amazon for about 50 bucks. It was probably the cheapest thing I could find. They usually run up to 70 to 150 bucks for a saddle, so I just wanted the cheapest thing I could find. This is metal, a little bit of foam there, and some fake leather and stitching, so good enough. So yeah, I'm going to install that, as well as this new throttle. As you can see, it's got a voltmeter on there. The voltmeter originally was wired in with the hull. Don't ask me why. So I isolated the ground. It's a separate ground coming out now for the voltmeter, and it works pretty good. Another problem I found that we'll have to deal with down the road is the master cylinder has died when it was in storage. Someone on my Facebook page mentioned that maybe it was contaminated, so I opened it up, cleaned it out, and refilled it and bled it, and it's still, there's nothing. So I'm guessing whatever contamination was in there, it probably ruined the seals on the plunger, so it's gone. But it's not leaking down at the fork, so on the drum or the disc. Another problem I found, which I actually just found today, was kind of funny, is I was looking at, I noticed that I didn't put the wheel in properly, and it's not spaced properly, so it's over this way too far. Anyway, the one shock is almost ready to snap in half. That looks kind of funny actually. So there's another $100. You know, another $100 for new shocks. Another 60 for the master cylinder. How much money am I willing to put into this bike? But that's pretty much all I'm going to be putting into it. And then it's pretty much ready to go. So we're going to start with the seat. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to drill the holes through this. This is the top of the shock mounts. And hopefully I can line it up so the bolts line up right in the well there on each one of them. And I'll have to do it on an angle, because if I don't, the springs will be under tension. If anything happens to the front, it'll flip up and hit me in the nuts, so I don't want that. So I guess we're going to start with that, and then we're going to throw that on and do a quick test, make sure it's all good to go. But the seat's the most important part. Don't mind any of this stuff here. This was I just put that there to get the height of what I'm going to be installing.